Hello everyone, so I am back to vlogging. I know I've been gone a while, I do realize that. It's just, life has been tough. That's all I can say. There's been a lot of stuff changing and I really had to just focus on other things and trying not to have a mental breakdown. So I just wasn't vlogging because I wasn't actually feeling like it. But anyways, a lot of stuff changed since we last had a chat, so I'm just gonna like give you a quick update before we get into this vlog so that you know what's going on. So the number one change, which will surprise you, it surprised me, is the fact that Kuba has moved out and now I'm alone in this big house. So I know what you're thinking, probably like, oh my god, you broke up. No, we did not break up. Basically because of the job market currently, COVID, it's insane and it's been extremely hard for Kuba to find a job. And, you know, the reality was like, you know, he has to get a job. Like he cannot be unemployed his whole life. So he got a job offer back in Poland because obviously in Poland with his like CV, his degree, he's like a god. Yeah, so he moved back to Poland for the job. The thing is, we don't know if it's gonna be a year, if it's gonna be 2 years, if it's gonna be 3 years. We don't know that. So, you know, the decision we made is that he's gonna move back. We're gonna move all of his stuff back. I'm gonna stay here until June because that's for how long we have the house. After June, I'm gonna figure something out for myself, whether I want to stay in the UK, whether I want to move to a different country and experience something different. I don't know, there's still a bit of time. But for now, I'm here alone in the suburbs of London. Which is not bad because, you know, for me, like being here, I'm so far away from everything. It's like COVID isn't actually a thing here, just because you're in the nature in a sense, you know, so that's quite nice. So that's the number one change, and basically what I'll be doing today, that's why I kind of thought I'm gonna, you know, vlog to one, fill the void, and two, because I'm doing some fun things and rearranging the closets, because obviously now I have the space since Scuba moved out. Second thing that I kind of mentioned probably is the fact that in September/October I quit my full-time job because I had an extremely toxic relationship with it. I was feeling really shit. I wasn't paid a lot and I decided to quit and do my stuff. So now basically what I'm doing full-time is I'm selling vintage, so it's fun. And of course at first I was a bit terrified, but now I'm making more money than I was while working 24/7 for someone else, so I'm extremely happy about that. So yeah, I've been focusing on that mainly since October. That's why I haven't really been, you know, very active otherwise. I just wanted to fully invest my time into that to see how it goes. Now I'm very happy, but alone. I'm kind of lonely. Also an interesting thing, I fractured my foot by a complete accident. I was actually at home, I wasn't doing anything that crazy, and yeah, I managed to, you know, fracture it. So I'm still kind of like housebound for 3 more weeks. So now I have to wear a very fashionable shoe. So I still need to wear that, I think, until, I mean, probably like 4 more days or 3 more days. And after that, I can change into sneakers that I need to wear all the time. I just cannot walk with this leg while it's unsupported. So I can walk, you know, at home and kind of do small bits and bobs, but I actually cannot just like go out and walk. Like I tried going to do groceries, but you know, I'm just like terribly slow, very uncomfortable, and a bit of pain. So I'm housebound for 3 more weeks. Great. I mean, you know, Corona, so I'm not complaining. So basically today my goal is to use this empty space for my stuff, which is kind of exciting. Because this is my side and obviously it's already quite full, but in the other room, which is like my office studio, I still have some of my things that I wear that I just cannot fit in here. So in this room I have something like that. It's like the probation period closet. So those are the things that I, you know, from like my vintage stock that I really liked and I thought I'm going to keep for myself, or things that I feel I'm no longer in love with, so I put them here, and if I don't wear them within like 3 months, that means I need to sell them, which is a great thing for me because obviously if I don't love something, I don't want it to go to the main closet. So that's just how I make sure that everything that goes into my closet I love and I'm gonna wear. Yep, so everything that's basically behind here is gonna move to the closet, and I'm gonna use that space for my vintage stock that's already listed because I'm running out of space. Like I have those rails, sorry for the boxes, I have this big closet, and yeah, I just don't have enough space. Now I additionally have this room, which is really dark just because it's Kuba's room, but basically I have all those boxes of the vintage stock and I'm just gonna make use of that space. Soon enough I'll also have the other wardrobe, but for now Kuba's things are there and we're waiting for a moving company to get them back to Poland. So this is kind of, you know, a different story. Okay guys, so I'm moving on to this pile. That's everything moved from my office. I need to change the hangers because for Kuba we got the grey ones because obviously he wasn't very fond of my pink velvet hangers. But honestly, out of all the hangers I've ever tried, and I've gone through quite a bit of hangers because of the amount of stuff that I possess, those velvet ones, I just get them off Amazon. I know it's not the best, but those are the most convenient ones, and they also don't break, which I love, and at the same time you can just squeeze a lot of things because of how skinny they are. So they're definitely my #1 choice. So that's why I'm just gonna change them so that everything here is pretty and consistent. So yeah, it's actually quite fun. I'm gonna look through all the stuff. There's a lot of fun stuff that I just didn't really touch for a while because obviously they're on the probation period. From the funner pieces, I have this jumpsuit which I wore to an ABBA party, and like in all honesty I don't think I'll ever wear it again, but it's a piece that I keep because it's just so funny, and I don't know, maybe there's gonna be like a dress-up party or maybe I'll be doing a shoot. I'll see. I'll put it aside for now. I'm not gonna get rid of it, but I'll see. If an occasion shows up, great. If not, I'll just, you know, find a new home for it. This is one of my favorite pieces that I got in a vintage shop. I think it was quite cheap just because it's damaged at the bottom. The problem is when I bought it, I could barely squeeze into it, but I thought it's just so gorgeous that, oh god, this just fell. But yeah, it's a great dress and I don't think I can part with it just yet because oh my god, just look at it. I actually found a couple more fun pieces. Like this shirt, so fun, but I'm gonna sell it because it's just not really me anymore. So I guess it's ready to go, find a new home. That's a dress that I got for my shop, but then I decided to keep it, and then it got really cold so I didn't wear it yet. But because I didn't wear it yet, I don't think it can go into this section, so it still has to kind of wait for it to be worn, and if I wear it and I love it, that's when I put it back with my other things. This is a great dress. Yes, didn't wear it yet, so maybe now that I can see everything I'll be able to wear it. This one, I love this. I just have no idea what to do with it. I have two very similar cardigans. This one is missing a button, so I need to fix it, so this is going into my to fix pile. And then I have this one, but I didn't wear it yet, but I like them both because they're like fluffy. I realize that I have a huge problem when it comes to printed shirts. Like, how many printed shirts can a person have? Because apparently I have like 200. Good morning everyone. So yesterday I kind of forgot to vlog. Was not bothered, all honesty. Yeah, that was just because I was really tired. I didn't sleep well the night before, so I finished just organizing everything and then just had to sit down, did some admin work, ate some food, so that was nice. Today I'll try to, you know, be more on it, but the plan for the day is, because it's Monday, that's my shooting day, so I have a selection of things that I need to photograph today, and I'm gonna get through that. I think it's around like 15 items. That's what I do now, because obviously with my leg I can't do as much as I would usually do because it just, you know, it's very uncomfortable for me to be standing and walking around for a long time. But yeah, that's usually my process. I shoot the first half of the day until like 12ish, then I have lunch, and then I come back to measure all of that stuff. Today it's just like mainly coats and jumpers because obviously it's still like a good weather to list stuff like that. I'm wearing some like really shit stuff. I actually slept in this t-shirt, embarrassing, but it's only because, you know, when I shoot stuff I change anyway, so I don't dress up until I'm done with that. I'm done and there's a huge mess. Like, yeah, a lot of cleaning up. It's always like that. It's just the dangers of trying to photograph everything yourself. God, the skirt is too big. Sorry, I didn't change out of my last outfit, so I need to do it now and then eat something and then get back to measuring, sorting everything out. Emails, you know, and that kind of stuff. I also added a new plant here for the backdrop. Oh my god, look at this. This is outrageous. That's how basically I have to live now. So if you know, if you cut it off, that's great. Good morning, everyone. Back here today in the office. I just made myself a juice. It looks really nasty. It's celery, apple, golden beetroot, chili, like a fresh chili, parsley, lemon and lime. Because I basically like anything that's spicy, sour, and just not sweet. I hate sweet stuff, so that's why the celery. I absolutely love celery juice. So today, I don't know, I had a weird morning. I woke up like 6ish, but then I didn't get up. I started watching a movie because it was like, it's dark. Like, what do people do at 6 a.m. in the mornings when it's dark? Like, obviously in the summer, if I wake up at like 5, 6, then I go outside, I have a coffee, I read a book. It's nice, like it's warmer, you have the sun, but in the winter, what do you do at 6 a.m. in the morning? Plus in the UK, like, people like are not alive at 6 a.m. Like, life starts here at 9 a.m. So again, it's a bit like, what do I do with myself? Either way, today I'm doing a bit of like an admin desk day. I have a whole page of things I need to do today. I started the morning by tracking all the international parcels. Because my customers were like, oh, where's that? And I was like, well, there's like Brexit, there's COVID, there's snowstorms, like, I don't know. I was also thinking, because from tomorrow I can switch to wearing the sneakers and drop that nasty sandal. And I got myself just like regular white sneakers because I wanted something, you know, comfy, but something that I wouldn't have to throw away. So I got myself just like those from ASOS. They're, you know, the cheapest ones available. But I'm thinking, like, can I do it now? I mean, it's a day's difference because I feel the sandal is just like really hurting my leg. It's very uncomfortable, and I don't think a day will make all that difference. So I might do that later and start leading a normal life. Today I'm also wearing this shirt that I got loaned from on loan. So basically I get it for a month and then I return it, which is a really cool concept because obviously I could not afford to buy that shirt. Second of all, obviously, like, we don't need to keep stuff like permanently, and after I return it, someone else can enjoy it. So great circular fashion, very sustainable. I think it's a new way to go, though I am a hoarder and I enjoy possessing things. But I also got this kind of really cool denim set from Shrimps, which obviously, like, I think just the trousers alone would cost like £300. And the thing is, like, this is something I wore once and I'm already like satisfied with it. So I'm, you know, glad to be returning it soon. And then I also got this dress from Kitschy, which I absolutely love. And this is again something I would buy. But now that I've kind of, you know, tried it on, now I'm sure I kind of want it. So I guess it's a really cool concept to try out some things that you don't think you would ever buy for yourself, because maybe they're just a bit different from your style. Okay guys, I am done with the work for the day. It's quite early actually, I'm very proud of myself. It's just before 5 and I'm heating up my lunch because I'm lazy and I don't want to cook a dinner yet. Anyways, for lunch I had glass noodles, my absolute favorite thing. Like, I'm obsessed. Always when I go to Thailand, the only thing I eat is glass noodles the whole week, and maybe a veggie soup, but then just glass noodles. And it's super quick to do because for the glass noodles you literally put them into boiling water or hot water for like a minute and they're done. And then I just do the sauce with soy sauce and vegetarian fish sauce. Everyone always asks me where to get one. I just got it in like an Asian supermarket back in Shoreditch where I used to live, but I know you can get them online. I think that's the easiest way rather than trying to find a shop which sells vegetarian fish sauce. I think it's still a bit of like a unique thing.